Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Coincidence stream. Hope you had a great Friday. It's time for some frontiering now, at least for me. And I think I have time to go for 2 in-game years, so this will be a slightly longer stream tonight. Hey, Professor Chaos. You're the first. Welcome. Good evening, Eric. Welcome aboard. Doing well. How about you, Professor? What year will Coincidence reach in this game? Current year +2. I'm going... Oh, you mean not in this stream, you mean in this game? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, overall, yeah, I've got no idea. I've reached year 50 before. Hell, I've reached year 70 even before. I think maybe even 80. But I don't think I need 80 or 70 years to get to the end game and start the real challenge mode after we finish with the relic. So, yeah, I don't think we need to get to year 80. Milk spoils quickly, but cheese can be stored for a very long time without spoiling. What do you know? Blue cheese or brie? So many types of cheeses and they're all so good. I honestly do not enjoy blue cheese. I've tried several types of blue cheese and it's not my cup of cheese. But outside of that, I can eat pretty much anything when it comes to cheese. Hard cheeses, soft cheeses, buttery cheeses, smelly cheeses. As long as they're yellow and not blue, I will probably eat them. And some of the best cheeses in the world are in fact produced in Portugal. We have a couple of award-winning cheeses. There's nothing better than cheese with mold. Oh no, not for me. I respect that you like it. and I hope you have fun with it, but I'll stay away from moldy cheese. It has to be yellow for me, it cannot be blue. Guys, please do a check on your end. I need your help. Let me know if you can hear my voice, you can hear the music, and can hear the game sounds. Let me check, and let me know if the images quality is okay. There should be the chat over there on the left. And the music preview down here on the bottom of the screen. Can you see and hear everything okay? Please do a sound and image check on your end and let me know. Thank you very much. Raclette is delicious. Delicious. Is everything good? All good? Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Alright, let's get started. Raclette is moldy? Wait, raclette isn't just that piece of equipment that adds fire to the bottom and then you melt slices of cheese to put on different things? That's raclette, right? At least that's the French definition of the word, but there might be other definitions. Austria. Maybe raclette for Austrian people is different from raclette here in Portugal. And I believe France as well. Anyway, last time I bought spices. And I was kind of wondering, are these spices going to bring me a profit? And I did some calculations. It cost me 2,850 golds to buy these spices at a normal price from a vendor. So if these spices generate enough taxes, enough luxury taxes, to make 3,000 gold at the very least, then I'd get a profit from the investment. Now, taxes luxury are about 280 now, and they were just 80 when we started. So this means that the spices we bought are giving me 200 luxury of income per gold per month, every month, and so the 3,000 divided by 200 is 15. So we need these spices to last at least 15 months to get a profit. If they last more than 15 months, then I get even more money. If they last less than 15 months, I lost money. So I just need to keep an eye on this window over here with the luxury on top. And as long as it's around 280 something, 270, then the spices are still in effect, still providing luxury. And I just need to know how long until these spices are consumed within the houses. I can also check here, luxury, the last line on luxury, no, here, luxury goods, spices. Ooh, we're already seeing consumption? That's not a good sign. I just bought them this year and we already see consumption? Well, anyway, 4 got consumed, which means we still have 46. So if next year I get 46 consumed, I know that they didn't last more than... I'll need to check my footage to see when exactly I bought them and see if it's accumulated to 15 months or not. But with this 4 right here, I'm starting to doubt that this actually makes money, which is weird because the consensus among Farthest Frontier players within the community is that spices are good because they give you taxes and you get a profit. I'm not seeing that yet. We'll see in the future. Hey Becca, hello. AgileJackson, hello, welcome. We will keep an eye on that. One thing that I forgot to do, I started making heavy armor here. But this thing is not configured. Not even heavy weapons. I should do this with 0-0 for heavy weapons and do this for 0-0 for heavy armor so that they can deposit here and then all of that stuff will be taken here. Cool. I have 0 heavy armor, but a lot of heavy weapons. Well, there's not much I can do about that. I'm not planning to add more than 4 people there. Is this an exaggeration? Should I put like 1 or 2 or 5? Like, because if I put 0 here, that means that the producers of heavy armor deposit their stuff here. And as soon as they do, somebody else from the general laborers will be tasked with going here, grabbing that 1 armor and carrying it over there. Isn't it better if they just let it accumulate until there's 5 here and then take all 5? But they won't take all 5. Yeah, this doesn't really work. If I put 5 here as a limit, then the manufacturers will deposit 5. And when it gets to 6, a person will come from town, grab 1, and still deposit it there. So yeah, this solves nothing. I would prefer that to save on labor. somebody would grab 5 directly and then stockpile it over there, all 5, not one by one, but I don't think I can control that with the storehouses. I think that I cannot control that at all in this game, which is a pity. Mr. Olga, the spice must flow. Hello. Alright, that's cool. There's a couple of other things I wanted to check. Finished Diablo 2. Crushed by Bale, but the rest was fine. I remember struggling a lot to kill Diablo and not Bale for the longest time because of his purple lightning damage thing attack. Back when I didn't know what the monster stats were or the strategies were when I was much younger. I don't remember struggling with Bale. So I remember struggling against Nilafok because of the corpse explosions. Oh man, the memories. It's been a while since I played that. Starting Diablo 1 now. Have fun, man. Have a blast. Okay, another thing. Let's get these trees out of here. Let's get these trees out of here. Another thing I wanted to check. Last time, I noticed that when it comes to vegetables, I'm producing a lot more beans than roots. And there's multiple reasons for this, but one of which is the flax farms are piggybacking on beans as an extra product, because I can't just put 3 flax units all the 3 years because of diseases and because of the total of fertility. Yeah. Hey, Sashman. I was wondering if I can do this. What is flax like? Flax is -5. Ooh. So this is -10, -13, and I have 9, 10. No, I can't do that. What if I do this? What if I do this? Does this work? No, no, come on. I know it fits there. Get this out of my... get this out of my face! This is 10, 13, and this is 12. This is -1. And how much was this? This is exactly 10. Yeah, that's why I used this rotation. I don't think I want to do this. For 2 reasons. Even though fertility is almost there, it's just a -1 over 3 years is not a big problem. Dimo Gorgonzola, welcome to the stream. But the issue here is that for exactly the same fertility output, actually for a worse fertility output, I'm getting fewer greens overall, fewer vegetables overall, than this thing, because beans produce a lot more than turnips. You can see that in the crop yield, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Well, okay, that's something I did not explain. Maybe I should explain that now. Okay, crops, how much does a crop really yield? Like, when you're comparing beans and peas, which are exactly the same type of food, but with slightly different variations. Obviously, this needs to be in the winter, that one needs to be in the summer, but is there an advantage from one and the other? You look at the crop yield, for example, this is 6 out of 10, that is also 6 out of 10. This gives +1 fertility, that also gives +1 fertility. The big difference is that the crop yield, the very first row in the statistics on the right side of the screen, is multiplied by the length of the crop harvest time. So just the fact that the beans on top has this extra length on its bar, so it lasts a bit longer during the year, means that 6 out of 10 is multiplied for a longer time, and this will yield a lot more beans than that. So that's the crop yields explained. With that in mind, changing this for this is a bad idea, because this is also 6 out of 10, and this is actually a very short crop, so this will give me very little turnips, and that'll give me a lot of beans. And also fertility is wrong, fertility is lower. So yeah, I would love to have more root vegetables, but I don't think adapting the flax farms to that problem is a good idea. So let's leave it like this. Okay, let's do the maintenance stuff. It's not cold again. We haven't needed many of the shelters. Hey, why is this a dirt road? I want the roads going to mines to be cobbled roads because that's extra speed for the wagons. And even these, yeah. Let's upgrade a couple of these. What else is going to the mines? This is going to the mines. That is going to the mines. This is not, but whatever. Upgrade this, upgrade that. Why are there two paths here? Oh, don't give me that. I don't want two construction sites. Let's do... I can construct directly by going into roads. Can construct directly a cobbled road without it ever being a dirt road before. If I make another mine, I might as well extend this a little bit. Let's do that. Any other ones? This should be a cobbled road. Faster speed for the wagons, and there's nothing else. That's just a fisherman. I don't care. Fisherwoman. I don't care about the fisherwoman. I just want more movement speed on the wagons. That's cool. The hunters and the deer. How are we doing here? Almost no deer killed. 31, 310. It's not a lot. 12. So that's 4 deer. He basically did nothing but grab deer. It's really bad. So when you're trying to maximize on the productivity of a upgraded hunter lodge, you really want them to focus only on the animal traps and not have a lot of those deer to hunt, because the action of butchering meat, getting a deer back here and butchering the meat takes forever, whereas butchering these small things is much quicker. I think I've mentioned that before. So to maximize the productivity of a hunter like this, of a level 2 hunter, you want to have some wood, maybe some water, and no deer in between. I think I might put them both working here. Will I delete this hunter? I still don't know. So let's check the productivity. If I delete this hunter, I will move the other two, because then there will be nobody else hunting down these deer. Those deer will no longer go to my farms, because now there's a nice big wall over there. What else is there? Wagons. Yeah, let's check the wagons. Productivity. How are you doing? Like 10%. 15%. Ooh, that's kind of low. But I didn't make more mines. Let's leave them be. Smokehouse. Did anything spoil? No. Grocer's compost yards.
Need something?
Where's the compost yard? There. This one is on 6%. That one is on 8%. Okay, let's apply some compost. 94s and 95s. I'm going to immediately do them on the farms that are in use. 94, 95, 95. And the others are almost all ready. Do I do 97s? I think that's a waste. Let's keep the compost. Storage 65 compost. Okay. Gonna check for any problems in the farms. Any diseases disappearing. I'm not worried about them. That's 1 free farm. 2 free farms. 3 free farms. 4, 5, and 6. We don't need to make more farms. Okay, laborers. Oh, we were at 511, right? The calculations now are different, are they? Yeah, now we go for 80. 80, and we have 117? What? Am I doing these calculations wrong? No, 80. 80, 117. Okay, 117 minus 80 is 37 people to put to work. Oh my, they're gonna go back in the coal mines. Yeah, because not only did we get a bunch of immigrants joining, which are all of working age, but also children are growing older. So we have fewer and fewer babies, more and more people to work. That's great. 36, 37 people. Okay. Let's check productivity. No, problems first. No problems here. How's the happiness doing? Clothes are 96. Ooh, if this was 99, I'd bet on some beer. But I don't think now's a good time for that. Need to wait for the right opportunity. Solvastica, hello! Welcome to the stream. You've got a bit of the Doom guy? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That's the sub badge. Right, let's check. So they're perfectly happy about the food, but I think I might reduce production of some things in food, not only to get people back, but also not to overproduce smoked meat too much, because look at this number. I'm gonna have to... I cannot sell smoked meat. Nobody buys smoked meat. So whatever smoked meat I'm storing, it will stay there until all of my buildings are completely full, and I need to make more buildings and more buildings. And especially root cellars are an expensive storage building to have, because you have to upgrade them, it costs bricks, and you have to get barrels in there, and that also costs resources. Also, are the barrels not being consumed? How is this possible? I think the game is bugged. I think the game is bugged. We've had barrels for... Hold on. I think this is another bug. It's a good bug. It means barrels don't wear out. That's so strange. Okay, let me check. That would be... no, usable goods. Barrels. Consumed, 0. We've been making barrels since year 24. This game is bugged. You don't say. Hold on. Hold on, because we need to report this correctly. We've been making barrels since year 24. From year 24 until year 33, it's been 9 years, and we've been using a lot of barrels, and not one has been consumed. And I checked the very first root cellar that got the very first barrels deposited in it, and they're all at 100%. This is a bug. I need to report this, and I think that this bug is stored within the save game, so the devs should be able to reproduce it, because since year 24 I've been loading and saving the game multiple times, and the bug is still here. Still 0 consumption of barrels. What we should be seeing is some consumption over here, like this. Where's barrels? That blue line down there should be up. And so every time like barrels get destroyed, like the wear and tear of barrels is represented by these numbers, they start going down to 75, 50, 25%, and then 0. That point that barrel gets destroyed, another barrel starts being in use. If it's not already in the storage, in the surplus over here, then a barrel is brought from the barrel makers to that building and is put into use. That has never happened because all the barrels apparently last forever in this game. How? Barrels made out of indestructible wood. I'm gonna check every single root cellar. I can do this. 100, all 100, all 100, all 100, all 100. Not a single barrel. Not a single barrel has given a fuck. Barrels don't decay. They should. It's a bug. I don't need to save because any of these saves work. I'll just give these saves to the devs and ask them to check what's going on. This is not a common bug, because on my last game, I'm sure that the barrels were wearing out because I saw this going down. Maybe they don't decay that fast? They should be decaying little by little. The fact that this... I think this was the first ever barrel that I put in a building. It's been 9 years, and it's still at 100%? This should go down to at least 75%, which would mean that a quarter of the barrel's durability is gone. And that would mean that that barrel, if it was at 75 now, that barrel would last for 9 times 4, 36 years! That's way too much! I think the normal wear and tear of a barrel is about 5 years? This is abnormal. This is a bug. Anyway, I'll report it. Hey, Flower Bonoit. Muito obrigado. Welcome to the stream. So, can I just cheat? Because I don't need these people here. If the barrels are never going to wear out, and we have all the barrels we need and then some, why am I making so many? Right? Maybe I just have one person making barrels so that it's not on 0, and I can sell pretty much everything on the market. But I'm abusing a glitch. It's an exploit at this point. It shouldn't be. I'll put it on my to-do list. Fine, I'll put minus barrels on my to-do list, and I'll just keep one person here, and I'll do the calculations of the worker again. Yeah, I'll sell the barrels, but I should be able to sell barrels. I'm not even sure if 3 barrel makers would be enough for the barrels we have in all of these buildings. That's a lot of buildings. Anyway, let's keep looking for stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of barrels. Where was I? I was checking the food. Right. So, smoked meat. I need minus meat on my to-do list. I think I'm gonna delete another hunter if I can. As for the rest, we're not mass producing any of this. We're mass producing beans. It's barely there. I can't reduce. They're eating basically everything. Root vegetables, they're eating literally everything. Greens, almost everything. So my surplus in food is not a lot. Berries, eating almost everything. Oh my god, I'm not gonna add more berries. Should I? I added a lot last year. We should let this stabilize. I'm not gonna change anything else. Fruit, they're eating almost everything. Dairy, not really. Okay, dairy is spoiling like hell. Dairy is spoiling like hell. We need a cheesemaker, I suppose. And pastries, we're not there yet. So let me check right now. Pelts. Oh no! God damn it. I can't reduce pelts. Yeah, because the extra armor is consuming more pelts. Damn it, so I can't remove the hunter. Oh man. You can just work here. Just hunt these deer. Get those out of here. Well, if I send you there, it's the same thing. He's gonna stop by those deer and kill him. Let me put the circle a bit more to the left. Yeah, I can't remove the hunter after all because pelts are not being overproduced. Whatever. Any other surprises here? Wax is a good number. Let's delete the tallow. 250. No, keep 250, so 154, 104. Yeah, don't overdo it. Flax. I mean, I have so many people. Let's do plus clothes. Keep doing that. Hay. How did the consumption of hay go down? Oh, right. Right. So the consumption of hay is very variable because if there is a summer where the cattle eat a lot of grass and they get fat on the grass, they don't need as much hay during the winter because they're fat. And also, if the winter is not very cold, they also don't need to eat as much because they would need to consume calories to generate heat to survive the cold of the winter. But if the winter's not very cold, they don't need as much food. So I think I need to delete hay because I'm stockpiling like hell. Let's keep 1,000 here. Hey, Lucie. Bonsoir. Hey. Pelts, we need to leave them be. Tallow's huge. Firewood seems to be just right. Planks feel just right. Iron feels just right. Paper feels just right. Bricks. It's all the house upgrades, right? But this will stop eventually. Hey, I've got the people. Let's do it. Plus bricks. I have a lot of people now to put to work. Even considering many will go for the army. Okay, hide coat's a little better now. A bit of consumption on tools, but still acceptable. Ooh, a lot of heavy tools. I made a couple of upgrades. I think this is a one-time thing. I still have 8 tools. I shouldn't be worried. It's a lot. 26. Shouldn't this be a bigger number? Let's let it be. Heavy tools, clothes keeps going up. Barrels, I'm gonna reduce that. Logs. Oh, okay. We need logs and we need stone. But again, my general workers are so busy with everything else, and I haven't even started making the walls up above to trap the enemy armies in. Clay. Do I reduce clay? I'm gonna add bricks. Oh, wow. I'm gonna add people on coal. That's for sure. Iron ore feels like too much. I'm gonna do minus iron ore. Wait. I did this last time. Last time I removed a person from iron ore. How did I remove a person from iron ore and production is peaking? It's not the rationing. It's not the happiness. It wasn't even the beer. We didn't have beer last year. What causes this? How did they make so much iron ore? I have no idea. Minus iron ore. Remove another one. Sand. Stable gold ore. Didn't I remove one person from gold ore as well? I think I did, and it's still overproduced. Do we have 5 here? We should have had... I think I removed from 6 to 5. I did! I removed one person from gold ore, and now look at this. It didn't even go down the production at all. Should I remove another? I'm gonna let it stabilize. Gold ore... Yeah, I'm not... Let's not touch that. But it's so weird to see these peaks and troughs in production on things, industries that didn't change at all. Or I remove somebody and suddenly they produce more. What? Like what? Okay, furniture we still are not stockpiling, but consumption has stopped to increase. So I think if we just keep the people we currently have in furniture, that'll be enough and it will start overproducing slowly but surely. 500 arrows, that's a bit better. They still created some bows. Did they finish up all the bows? Are they paused on bows? I need to check here. Yes, okay. Okay, this makes sense. They stopped with the bows. They're focusing more on the arrows. I was thinking about this. I don't think I want this person to make any arrows or any bows. Just do crossbows. And if I need more arrows, I'll just add a 4th person here. Or create another Fletcher workshop. I really would like to have a dedicated person to create crossbows, because other than selling and making money, removing and adding a person from here or removing and adding a person because she's working on something else means that my consumption of logs and iron will also fluctuate and go up and down. And then I'm looking at the industries and why is it going up and down? Because of this. So this is more stable. I prefer this setup. Let's see the rest of the armaments. I imported crude weapons and shields. Yeah, that's fine. More shields, hauberks, and heavy weapons. No plate mail yet. But at least more hauberks is good. Alright. So let's do some changes around here. Barrels. -2 because we can exploit the bug, I suppose. I have 39 workers. I have minus meat on my to-do list, but removing a hunter or people from the animal farms will also reduce pelts, and I can't do that. I think minus meat means I just let the meat spoil, because I don't want to smoke as much, because it will stockpile in these things and make them all full with something that I cannot sell or profit from. So what if... You know what? Let's do this. What if I remove one person from the smokehouse? It's like they're 45% idle, 43% idle, 37%. It's not going to be a big difference anyway. Maybe the other 2 will now be close to 0% idle if I remove this. Maybe I don't even need that person. Maybe those 2 will have no spoilage. Oh no, this does not represent anything because of the peak in meat consumption. Never mind. Yeah, this is misleading when you have animal farms, this column here. But I still want to remove that person. I will be okay if raw meat spoils next year, because I want to purposely make it spoil because I'm producing too much smoked meat. So let's roll with that. So now I have 40 people to put to work. I want clothes because we have too much flax. So let's go here. I have 39. Bricks. That's cool. Let's add bricks. There. I have 38 people. I don't need to add clay because our holders already are getting too much clay, so that's cool. Removes one person from iron ore. I have 39 people. And now I add 39 people to go. What? Okay, let's count them. A bit like that. 8 people, so I have 31. 8 more, I have 23. 8 more, I have 15 people to put to work still. Do I make a new farm? By the way, this well should be here. This apiary should be there. I think I'm gonna add a new coal mine, just to get rid of that 1,000 gold really quickly and get the desirability up on these houses. So resources, another coal mine. How far? Ooh, it can be here, but I'm not sure if that'll destroy Any mine here will destroy more desirability. Oh, maybe not if I put it there. That's a good spot. Okay. New coal mine, and I'll add 8 people to that coal mine. Let me put that onto to-do list. And after that, I will have 7 people left to put to work. And I'll leave them as general laborers. They'll chop more trees or something. Cool. How are the paths up here? They still didn't build this. Anything to be chopped? No, they just need to finish this path. That tree needs chopping before they finish that. So let them do that first before we build anything else. Anything highlighted here? We have a couple of stones. That's cool. I'd love to have a couple of trees. We also have a couple of trees. Let them work on that. And honestly, I don't think there's much more here. Well, I want more walls, that's for sure. So let's go defenses. Defenses. Yeah, this is consuming a lot of wood. And that, with that, we'll have the city completely. Let's get rid of these. The city completely safe with walls everywhere. That'll be good. All right, let's roll. Wait, oh my god, I always forget the trade center. Oh my, 5,000 because we may get chickens or horses. I'm not going to buy more spices until my experiment is over, so that I know for sure that I bought exactly 50 spices, and I wait until they all get consumed and check how many months of plus 200 taxes that I get to see if I turn a profit or not. Anyway, let's stock the trading center from now, so that when the traders arrive, everything's there. We have no mistakes here. I was thinking about this thing, actually. Gold ore. I don't want to sell gold ore. So, let's do some calculations again. Each 5 gold ore makes 110 gold ingots. Calculator. 110 divided by 5. So each gold ore mineral is worth 22 gold ingots. So 22 currency. I think that the last time that I saw a price for gold ingots, where are they? For gold ingots in here, it was an average price, and it was about 10 gold. Even if you consider that there's also labor involved and there's also coal involved, and you divide this by 2, it's still 11. It's still more than they can offer me. So I don't think I want to sell any gold ingots at all, especially since this is such a horrible industry to overproduce on. What I want to do instead is move all of the gold minerals back here. Actually, remove them from here. I will never sell this. Correct? Yes. I will never sell that. Move all the gold back there, smelt it all, and have this guy smelting gold at a faster pace than the people in the gold mine can produce. Which means -1 here. And now I have 8 people free. I'll take note, but I'll still keep these as general laborers. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, no, wait. I didn't finish. Trade center. Move a few stones back. Oh man, flax. So much flax. Even more smoked meat. We're gonna have a storage problem. Soon. Let's keep 100 of these. 15. Clay. I don't know, 500. Should be enough. Wait. Oh, now we have a little extra furniture. Okay, so the furniture's not bad. I'm glad I didn't add more. I don't think I need to add more. Glass, I'm still gonna keep it all. The tier 5 houses are gonna consume through this so quickly. Bricks, no way. Gold ore, no way. Hey, let's keep 50 barrels. rest. Wait, I have 10 barrels per brick root cellar. I should be storing barrels here or there. I guess on both. Or even here. Because now I'm considering selling barrels, so I want them close to these things. Next to the trade center. How many root cellars do I have, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 root cellars. So I actually have 90 90 barrels as a surplus in case the bug runs out and they start being consumed. The barrels start wearing out. So I'm gonna keep 100 in town and just sell the rest. So we're starting to sell them now. No worries, nothing was lost. Another thing that I wanted to check. Okay, now I have more sand. I think the farms are done with the sand. That's cool. And there was something else that I'm forgetting. Oh, right, tools. So I split people between these 2 blacksmiths. 2 making only weapons, 3 making only tools. Am I making enough tools? I didn't exactly pay attention to it, but I think I was making enough tools and heavy tools. Heavy tools, there was a spike in consumption. Oh, right, we're on month 12 now. There's a bug. But anyway, 2, 3, and tools are enough. So I think I don't touch this. I think that's well balanced. And the trade center is done. Yeah, I went to the bottom. We're good. Let's go. Let's roll. And as soon as the next year starts, I'm moving my archers up here. In preparation for possible walls to drop by 10 out of 12, 6 out of 12. Okay. No birth rates, no births for the horses, I suppose. Yes, his music is getting copyrighted. I'm removing Toby from my playlist slowly as I check each of the tracks that is getting copyrighted. It's very unfortunate, but I have to do it. It's hard to tell which houses are upgraded and which aren't through the snow. I wanted to move some things around, but the upgrades that I see as possible upgrades are only in the extremities of town, so those houses will eventually be deleted once I get tier 5 upgrades. But these, all of these here, still need upgrades. Okay. Year 33, increased raider activity. There is word of a new siege weapon being constructed by the raiders. These catapults will make short work of your defenses, if not promptly dealt with after they arrive. It would be prudent to rally your forces for such an attack. So this just means, hey, the raiders are strong this year, they may bring catapults. They will bring catapults, almost guaranteed. But it doesn't guarantee that you will be attacked this year. Because we've seen this before at the beginning of the year, and then we did not get attacked. This means if you get attacked, they will be extra strong, and there will be catapults. That, together with this thing still being active, makes me kind of panic. Oh, I can rename the temple. I didn't know that. That's cute. But last year we did not get attacked, so this year I think we might get attacked. They'll bring catapults. Does that change anything? No. What will they do? Shoot fire stones at my palisade walls? That's not gonna do much. Wolves. Okay, let's move out there.
At once.
Year 33. Here we go. All of these roads are now built. That's fantastic. I think I want to keep building this road and kind of make it at the start. So I think I want to terraform this mountain as well, so that this the entrance to this hill is so steep that they really need to go around, regardless if there being walls or not. And I can do that by flattening the terrain multiple times on the lower part without touching the top, so that the top needs to remain as high as possible so that my archers have extra damage on them. But then I flatten the sides and the bottom to bring everything down except the top, and then I'll make a very steep ledge that they cannot traverse through. What does that mean for the path that I want to build? I'm not sure this... Oh, 75 is there? I don't think it means much. I can go... I can go like this, maybe, somewhere here. 74, 75. That's good. Make that for me. And this path is still delayed because of that one tree. How much wood is there? 5. So that's at least 2 people's work. I would love to get an early trader with some horses. Keep praying for that. Right now, upgrading this hunter would have no effect, because this hunter is basically just getting rid of the deer so that the others can use their animal traps. And the malt is now in the red. What the hell? But I don't think it makes a difference, right? What are you... The malt. 2. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know. Have to stop worrying about those things. Coal mine is ready. 8. I believe I broke my village, working up a total population of 2,500. How does your PC handle that? Got rated by 600 plus, and my game has crashed a few times. Ooh. You might want to post your save game to the forums of Farthest Frontier. Create entertainment forums. Because if you have a save game that consistently crashes, the devs can load the save game and maybe fix the game for you for the next version. That's the best I can do to help you.
At once.
I haven't seen, like, crashes in this game, outside of the loading screen crashing to the desktop sometimes. But in the middle of the game, this has never crashed, which is a sign of stability, actually. Before month 2 hits, I'm gonna hire... yes. Yes, okay. I have 8. So I can hire 2 archers and 6 light infantry. And now I'm on 0 laborers and there's no problem. And I have these in advance, equipped in advance. And ready to go. There was a wolf here.
As you command.
I feel like we're gonna get attacked. And I feel like maybe this is the year where we all die. Because last time we lost 9 light infantry. There were a couple of mistakes and things that I learned from those mistakes. But if this year it's even more dangerous, even more deadly than last time, I don't know. I'm not in time to create more barracks, but I'll fill this one with archers as well. Should I do it from now? No. No. And that's a cool challenge. Good luck with that, Tetra.
At once. Aye.
Chopping trees. Okay, let's
It will be done.
escort that villager. Just in case the wolf decides to pop its head over here. Move in, soldiers, move in. Quick before we get attacked. Midway through month 2 now. Why are you cold?
Your orders?
Alright. Archers are all there though. So now we can move all the archers here.
At once.
Yeah, as the years pass, you can really tell the city booming. And the looks changing. Are you still cold? Oh my god, I'm not gonna make the entire army wait just because one soldier's a little cold after the winter. Control 1, move out. I want to be ready in case they come. We'll have at least
As you command.
some troops close to their entry point.
Hello there?
Chopping trees. Wait, you didn't... Why are you going back to chop trees? Chop this one, please. You're right here. Come on. Come on, AI. Move the graveyard towards the raider spawn to improve efficiency. No. Just don't die. That's how we improve efficiency. Graveyard's on the other side. Can I even move the crypt? That's a creepy sound. Now that I've made a crypt, I don't think I can move the graveyard. Must be placed on a graveyard. So I cannot move the crypt. Can I move the graveyard from underneath the crypt? 45 gold. Does that move the crypt with it? I mean, I could put the graveyard here. But no, this will likely be placed for more defenses. I'll probably make a second stable there. I'm not optimizing the graveyard. My people are not dying. No. Just no.
Right away.
Merchant, before month 2. Horses, chickens, horses, chickens, horses, chickens, horses, chickens, horses, chickens. Nothing. Not even spices. Motherfucker. Nothing. He wants cheese. I don't have cheese for you, man. It's not even... I could sell some paper, I suppose. What am I gonna do? Sell 100 paper for 400 gold? I don't care about that. Let them keep overproducing paper. Yeah. That's a pity.
It will be done.
And animals are born. Did we get new horses? We did! We did! 4 horses! It was on 0, but it worked! So 1 horse, 6 goats, 6 cows. Cool! Okay, we got an extra horse. Wow, okay. That's good. That's a relief. That's good. Did you chop the whole thing? Are you taking 5 wood? Wow, Grata, you did... Yes, very nice. Don't get hit by lightning now. Good job, Grata. Good job. Now I need somebody to finish that road. What houses can I move here? Nothing. I need to get the coal mines out before I do any changes here. What if I add more desirability? This is a possible upgrade. I need more bricks. Nope. Still stuck. I'm glad I added more people to bricks. That makes some sense here. Okay, these are now cobbled roads. I guess this one can be too. And those, the mines, these, fantastic. Let them finish up with the wood and stone that is still highlighted, and then maybe I'll start creating the beginning layout of a wall system here, or maybe even out the terrain, not even out, terraform the terrain to take advantage of the height from the mountain there. Ready for the enemies. These are blueberries. Okay, let's delete these 2 and move the 31s in.
Yes?
No. Whatever. Let's move this 31 too. Of mines here that I may use, but I think there's so many mines of coal around that I probably never get to the point where I need to use those. 900 gold left.
What needs doing?
Seeking food. You can take these logs and then seek the food. I don't mind the idling system, like the fact that villagers don't work 100% of the time, that they always take a little bit of time to go back and relax in town or ponder existence or have a drink, whatever, it's fine. What I do mind is that sometimes when they decide to go idle, they interrupt their current task in the middle of the task to go do it. Then they drop their stuff on the ground. That does not make sense to me. I can accept the 10% or whatever idle that they want to have, but dropping things on the ground, interrupting in the middle, that's hard for me to accept. No cows, no chickens, no horses, no anything. This guy wants to sell barrels, not buy them. There's really nothing here for me. Medicine, I don't have a problem with diseases at this point. There's nothing for me to buy. Maybe have a tools, but that's just no. Oh. Pottery, yes. Pottery, yes. That's some good money. Bring me the rest of the pottery. Any arbitrage. Pottery, furniture, beer. No. Glass, medicine. Maybe medicine? And glass is also selling 16 for the glass, 13. He's buying medicine for 15, 23. No. Okay, what about this guy? Cheese, tools, furniture. Tools for 66. There's no way. Preserves, books, paper. Nope. Nothing. I think I'm gonna start expanding this path. This road should be on the way to being built quite quickly. I'm gonna do this just a little bit to the left here. No, that's too much actually. I want it to be a straight line until here. That's a couple more trees to chop. Yes, okay. I assumed that much.
It will be done, as you command.
Whoever was cold here. Are you still cold? No. Let's get that wolf done. This path has been built. Fantastic! Let's make some more. I don't know how much I can influence the enemies pathing with these paths. Do I want this to be a straight line? It's gonna go up here. Oh, it's harder to see the hills without the snow. As I want them to turn left over there. And this one is far enough that I can make a wall maybe coming from the water. And then curve over here. Hold on, I'm imagining things in my head to see how I would want this maze to be like. But I think I want to turn up a little bit, just a little bit like this. And, no, I actually want more distance from them. So that I can use the very first 90-degree corner here to hit them from over there with the archers. So let's do this in a straight line. 58, so be it. These trees are all gone? Okay, so I should have a lot more laborers now. I don't think I need more wood, but maybe I can start with the terraforming here. So let's begin like this. Oh, this is, yes, quite small. And I cannot make the ledge that far in the, with this path here. So hold on. Let's curve a bit more inwards. So I had, what was the number here? It's 58? 58. What if I do this? Too steep? That's the same length. What the hell, game? That's too high. Let's go there then. And now I want to flatten the terrain. No, hold on. Flatten side, cancel. I want to flatten the terrain like this. That's really short. It's really a small amount of distance. What is the biggest I can do? This? That's great, but a few less over there. Okay. And start terraforming. And then walls. They're bringing the blueberries in. I can sell more pottery, probably. Not yet. Need to wait on the pottery. Where's the wolf?
Right away.
Kill that. I want the maximum amount of people doing this because this will take a while. Not a priority, but just a lot of people.
As you command.
Month 5, are we not getting attacked? Was it all a bluff? I mean, I don't mind having another year of peace to rebuild and prepare for the next war. I don't mind that at all. This path now, this should join this one, but at an angle, so that if there are two groups and enemies, they don't join very quickly. I can do this 73. It doesn't really matter. Let's do this then, 73. And then I want another path here. Let's do like this here, dragging them in. What is this? Invalid placement? There's water there? Okay, hold on. So we'll do this, and then join the road there. That seems good. Hold on, I need these stones out of here. Because I'm gonna make a wall, I think, here. New merchant. Chickens. Cows, goats. No, I already have those! No chickens, no horses, really? Oh, man. What do you want to buy? Clothes? Oh, yes. Take them all. Give me your gold. And some more clothes on the way. And, tools. Yeah, let's sell just the clothes, which are a good price here. This pottery is still not there. Let's transfer a bit more to town. And, that's it. Any arbitrage? Clothes. Well, it has to be something this guy needs to buy. Maybe pottery or beer. This guy doesn't have any. Nope. I guess I should explain this a little better. So when you flatten the terrain, the maximum amount of squares you can flatten the terrain for is... Well, I have to count it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 10. 10 by 10. You cannot flatten more than a 10 by 10 square. Also, you cannot do 11 by 2. So, when you flatten a, let's say, 3 by 10 group of tiles like this, what happens is that they will try to make this entire area as flat as possible with the purpose of building on it. This has the general effect of making all these tiles lower to the ground. And the only tiles, let's say that I do 5 by 3. If I do this job here, the only tiles that are changed are these. So the 3x5 that I initially had selected, and the ones surrounding it, and the ones that surround the 3x5 area will be changed in such a way that they will make a perfect angle to connect the tiles outside that were unchanged with the tiles inside that are now flat. So by doing this 3x5 flattening here, these tiles in particular will be a lot more steep. And if you do it for multiple times, it requires multiple attempts at working this to really flatten it and lower it, then you can create a really steep slope of terrain here that prevent other units from entering the top of the mountain. And that means if I make walls there, you know, might as well begin. I might as well begin. Let's start with this. Master plan is coming into work now. And they're still not attacking. Let's wait, it's still not guaranteed the peace. This path is built. Wolf. But anyway, they can come with catapults at any point in time, not just this year, any year. Okay. Pottery, give me your gold. I'm not selling you glass. This guy needs to wait for the clothes. And they've moved the blueberries. Very nice. Okay. Now check this out. These are the walls. This line here is the place that is being leveled, and you will see that this line here in between the walls and the leveling ground area will become a lot steeper, especially here. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah, get that rock out of here. And now I'm gonna do it again. So flattened terrain. Yeah, this is still not as flat as I would want it to be. No, I might as well start doing it on this side now. Creating that slope. And always maximum amount of people there, because 187 is a lot of work. If you only put 1, 2, or 3 people there, it takes forever. Oh shit, it's full of smoked meat, right? Well, also raw meat. Ah, man, I need more fruit cellars here. Fine. Storage, fruit cellar. I still have the barrels and the bricks to upgrade, so whatever. 4 of them. I think I need to destroy meat. 5,000. Oh man. No, not yet. But I think I will have to destroy meat. Even with 1 less smokehouse, we're still producing too much. Knowledge generated. Interesting. Month 6 is now 1 more month, and I know they won't attack me. Should I go for this? Health for palisade walls? Or should I invest in something else? There's a bunch of interesting things and even new industries that I haven't explored yet. What is the next upgrade here? Fortified gate, fortified walls. Palisade gates and walls can upgrade to fortified. So this is stone walls. And that is upgraded towers. It's still mostly just useless to get to the fort. Health to all buildings. Yeah. None of that really matters. Oh, wait! Desirability? That's actually good. Or I go for the bookbinder. Or I go for the cheesemaker. So the issue with the cheesemaker is I don't need more food. Food is spoiling and I don't care. So there's no advantage in creating this unless you have not enough food, but somehow milk is spoiling by a lot. And then you transform the spoiled milk into actual food, you reduce spoilage, and you get a positive. The conditions for you to actually profit from this industry specifically are very limited. And I don't think right now that would help me. So I think I'm going for the bookbinder. I could also go for grain and maybe invest in beer later on. Also have some bread. But until I solve the problem with the mines and the desirability, maybe this is actually the best bet. 8% more desirability. Maybe that'll unlock more upgrades. Maybe I'll be able to move some houses. No, I need to go for this. I'm being Yeah, let's go for this. It's just safer to go for this. Until I take this thing off of the Grand Temple and I get the Steam achievements, I should just invest in the army, even in the years that they don't attack me, because the years after that they will attack me, and then I will regret not investing in it. Let's keep stones and wood. No. We don't need to chop anything else. Resources are good. Okay, they leveled all the way to here. Let's keep flattening. Oh, I should have done that wider. So this is the spot. Let's do this wider, because the more ground that I grab from up here, the lower all of these tiles will be. And since most of this work is just traveling time anyway, I'd rather have a big area and a lot of work done as they go back and forth to town than make a small thing and then it not having a great effect here. Please get rid of those stones. These need to go. They're not big boulders anyway. I think we'll be fine. There's no more pottery from where you sell. You're gonna leave in 2 days. Goodbye, sir. More clothes though. Give me your money. Alright, that's cool. By the way, this symbol just means we've reached the maximum of 500 villages. If you want to change that, go to the options, settings, etc. I don't want to do it. I don't have the machine for more than 500. I mean, I could try, but there's some moments already that it gets slaggy, especially during wars, because there's also a couple hundred of enemies, and that's more AI and more calculations for your CPU, and so having lag, especially during wars, is painful. You can't micro anything. Yes, make those paths. My trap will be ready for next year. Maybe not. If you create this first palisade wall, that will already be the start to then create the second one there. And create the first uphill battle zone with a U-shape like a horseshoe here, and that will help my army, I believe. Give them some cover, not just have them fighting in an open field. Month 7 is here. Go back home, guys. Actually, I'm gonna take this time to fire you one by one. So the archers.
At the ready. It will be done. It will be done.
It's this, right? No.
Your
Grovar,
command.
get back there. 188.
Your orders.
Gerard and Andon get fired from the archers. Yeah. Andon, Gerard. As for the light infantry, well, there was no battle. There was no action. I just fired the last 6. I remember it was 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. You can go home. Wait. Since you are here, let's move the
As you command.
soldiers here. Since you guys are here, hey, how about you help out by chopping this stone? How about you guys help out by chopping that stone? How about you guys and her help out by chopping that stone? Yeah, don't go home empty-handed. That's the advantage of transforming soldiers into civilians. And if there's no wolves or anything here... Oh, that's cool too. Yeah, to take down the wood. Why are you taking the trap home? That's not the shortest path. Hey, Mr. Danger, welcome to the stream. We didn't get attacked, so it was a bluff. Complete bluff. The same way that my stupid villagers take these unfinished paths to go home because they think it's faster, so will the enemy armies. The fastest path is just a straight line down here. But they go for the paths. Do they even get movement speed from unfinished paths? Oh no, they took the shortcut there. Ooh. This is not steep enough, apparently. Anyway, now we have 8 more people to put to work because the army But this is going to be over soon. 500 coal and counting. I don't think I need to add more people there. Theater upgrade with 188. But this will be a lot more desirability. And this is what I need right now. Let's go. Upgrade to the theater. Expensive, but worthwhile, I believe. Now here, barrels 10 to 20. And then you store nothing except herbs on 10. Herbs on 10. Remove the herbs from there. Raw meat, smoked meat, and fruit, and milk, and eggs. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. This is correct. Upgrade and get me some barrels. Where's the next coal mine gonna be, by the way? Closest one is down here, right? How much coal is that? 4,000. Well, that'll last me a while, considering I won't need as many people as before. Now there's no rush. There's no primary materials that I need from the center of the village that are disturbing my building plans, so as soon as that finishes, I'll just make one mine down there, and I think it should be enough. Actually, let's begin, since and another temporary shelter. Let's begin with those changes, since I didn't do much this year and we didn't get attacked at all. How... Well, that is a big circle for a coal mine. I can put it over here? After I flattened that. Where was it? That's where I wanted to... Is there... I need to count. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flatten this. Make me a temporary shelter here, please. And a well. Here, please. Soldiers are back home. Let's keep flattening as much as we can here. I'm gonna go back to this side and flatten this some more until they really cannot pass at all. Probably the last one before winter hits. Or not, I mean, they know to run home if there's a lot of colds. No, but there's no temporary houses here. Somebody might get frostbite and die. Let's not risk it too much. Okay, peaceful year. That's good. So, 4 more years of the relic in the temple? Oh, the wolves went here. That's curious. I want them dead anyway. Yeah, let's kill them. Let's start with this one then.
As you command.
Jake, where are you going? Don't get too close. Don't get too... Jake, you want to get bit? Go back. Jake.
What is it?
My brother, what are you doing? Go, soldiers, run, soldiers, run. Oh, come on. Move out of there. Of course. And now you get bit in the ass because you're stubborn. Well, I told you to do that. I think he's dead. Oh my god. Yep, dead. I shouldn't have sent him to collect wood. I should just have sent him back. But he was so close to making that. Well, not 3 times speed. 3 times speed is a bit too much. I already forget about traders and stuff at 2 times, sometimes even 1 time speed, so let's not exaggerate that. Okay, they're gonna flatten that. I want to keep building these palisade walls that I later upgrade to stone walls. I wish I could make just stone walls directly, But I think it's not important because there will always be holes in these walls to kind of trick the enemies into going around the walls and into the trap. Those stones are still there. Any more wolves? That one. Where the hell are you going, Creed? What the fuck? There's nothing to build up here. Oh, you're an archer. My guy. Turn left. What? I thought there was a builder. Some of these icons are so similar to one another. Alright, wolves dead. Retreat to garrison, please. No, Creed. The shortest path is straight south. Okay, I think I can make a coal mine now. Coal mine. Yeah, it's nice and flat over here. The path is all wobbly. What's going on here? I want to make sure that the carts can move in there. The wagons. Oh no, this is full too. Yeah, so much flax. Shit. Let's say no more than 1,000 flax. But otherwise, I also might need to just create more of these buildings. Which, I mean, does make some sense. I don't have that many here. Yes, the preview of my own people being a stupid AI traveling through those paths gives me hope that the trap will work for the raiders as well. Why are these wells so close together? So when you make wells, if they are too close together, you get this blue highlight on the buildings, which means that the water reserves of both wells will be shared, which means that both wells will produce less water from the ground. You need to give them some space. These two right now are too close together. And all I need to do is move it one tile up, and that's fine. So they don't interfere with one another. I mean, there's plenty of water in this game. It's not a dry map, so I don't think we'll run into problems there. Right, get back home, brothers. That flattening is done. And I'm not gonna give them more work now. No, don't just
need anything?
leave. Make
Done.
that. Oh, you can't? Fine. You go get some stone then. Useless. Oh, Daisy's here.
Yes.
Hey, Daisy. She's a builder now. Why?
Yes?
Why'd you give up? Why? You cold? Is that it? Seeking food? You could at least finish the job. This one has been upgraded and barreled and configured. This one is full with vegetables. That's cool. What about the other two? Still have space. Not a problem there. Until I see all three full, I'm not worrying. $300 and counting. No trees inside of my town. Nothing grows inside of my town. Only the trees that I allow. I should actually give them more trees to chop in general. Maybe they can work on this side, right? I'm not going to put a forger here, that's for sure. So yeah, let's get these trees here. That's cool. Alright, it's 1 year of peace. This is actually the second year of peace we've had in a row. Theater upgraded! Tier 2, more desirability, except it made no difference because the ones that I needed desirability on are far away from that and close to the mines. So, was that a waste? Maybe. No, because I'll need the desirability for tier 5, and these are still not at 100. So even on top of that, on top of the theater, I'll need to build even more statues here in the middle to increase desirability for the tier 5 houses that are not ready yet. Can't wait to see the spices situation at the end of the year, to see if we made a profit yet. Hey, but we still have about 200 something luxury. So if that's the case, if they still have spices, the same spices that I distributed more than 1 year ago, I think it's more than I think it's been more than 15 months. Just because these spices in the houses last forever, and so I'm definitely turning a profit on these. Which means I'm gonna buy more. Yeah, most of the houses have still spices. Let's not forget to save. I'm not gonna check all of them, but I'm gonna check a bunch. Many of them still have spices. This one does not. That's not a house. This one also does not. That does. This one does. Yep, most of the spices are still there, so I'm convinced that, yeah, that's guaranteed profit. I'm happy. Alright, game, let me get this straight. When I grab one of these soldiers and I tell them, hey, go bury somebody over there or go extract a mine from over here, and they give up on my order and go back to town for no fucking reason in the middle of summer, they just give up on my order for no reason, and I get no productivity out of the order that I gave them. But when I give them the order to get some stone, and it's the middle of the winter and they have every reason to go back because otherwise they fucking die, then they don't disobey. No, then they follow the orders until their deaths. What the fuck? Just die. You die because you're stupid. I'm gonna watch you die. Stupid, die. We needed deaths anyway. We were above 500. I don't give a shit. This AI, oh my god, unbelievable. Like, why does the AI cancel orders when they're perfectly fine to continue, but don't cancel orders when it's life-threatening? Like, I thought they would be done with these stones before the winter. Natural selection, I guess, except that they're all stupid. Jesus. Unbelievable. And my opportunity to save the game is gone because it was called before. I don't care. I'm continuing. Let's save now. Unbelievable. Aloha, welcome to the stream. Okay, barrels are still not wearing out. Let's go for another year then. We still have some taxes on luxury. How many spices were consumed in these last 2 years? It was 4 last year. Wait, 4 last year and only 15? So out of 50, we consumed 19 and we still have 31? We have more than half? Okay, that's not a profit. That is a big profit. That is a big profit. Spices are totally worth it, and I'm gonna do more than I've done before. I'm gonna stockpile on a good amount of spices so that the grocers can put spices on all the tier 4 houses and then still have a reserve, still have some in the root cellars for the years where we don't get a trader that sells us spices, because they might not always come. Since this thing lasts 60 months, which multiplied by 3, 5 years, 15 years. Each unit of spices lasts for 15 years. I'm gonna stockpile them. I'm gonna guarantee that all the houses have spices all year because it's that profitable. It's that profitable. Cool. Alright. Temporary shelters. Now I can't tell anymore if it's too much or too little. Wait, I don't need these 2 people here yet. What else? The hunters. Stone. Oh, this one died to exposure too, but while running back. That's fine. 505. 5 more people need to die. I don't care. This guy's hunting deer. 340, 329. Yes, I will. The raiders can take my spices, that's fine. These deer just don't go extinct, so that reduces by the amount of pelts we get. That's a pity. There's nothing I can do there. Wagons. 3%. Oh no. 14. 16%. I need to add a person to wagons. Plus wagon on my to-do list. Did anything important happen in the last 5 minutes? I was AFK. Here, Becca. You tell me. Do you think this is important? Nah, I think this is natural selection at its best. The stupidest people in town just died. My village is now a better place. Jesus Christ. Except they're all stupid. Anyway, smokehouses. So we removed one smokehouse. Did meat spoil? That was the purpose. Meat did spoil. 224 meat. Okay. 224 raw meat. And I'm still overproducing smoked meat like crazy. I don't know what to do about that. Compost yards. Are these guys getting full? Do I need to make more? I've never seen a compost yard full of waste, but it might be possible. 4% and 3%. No, this one is not even close to being full. So let's get the compost applied from that one first. 94s, 95s, 94, 95, 96. And then the farms that are growing. What is that number? God, even these interfaces block one another so badly. Oh my god, this had so much compost. And I still have surplus? I didn't even go to the second compost yard. Let's add the 97s then. Okay, now I go to the second one. I'm gonna add just the 97s. 95s are done. 97. Even with the overseeding policy, these two upgraded compost yards are taking care of business. With the extra shit from the barns, of course. This thing also produces waste. Waste is a resource that you might want to use for the farms. Farms are all done. I'm gonna check on them again to see if there's any diseases or anything important. I could probably check the farm overlay thing here, even though this doesn't tell me what I need. I know that the 6 farms that are on surplus are already ready, and this tells me there's only one disease active. Here, powdery mildew. How do I go to farm? Go to crop field. It's this one. This affects beans. Then there won't be any beans for the next 2 years. We're good. Alright, builders. Do we have extra workers? We're back on the 79 thing, and we have 100, so I have 21 people to put to work. Yep, that's all the children growing older. We didn't have new joiners. There's no problems here. How's the happiness doing? Clothes 100%! Clothes is 100%! I need beer. We have a chance. Well, family is going down because they're not being able to bury the people because they're far away, but this will go back to 100. And in the middle of the year, if this keeps at 100%, I can get some beer, like 250 beer, maybe 500 beers. A generous amount of beer, and finally get the challenge done of my happy place. 100% happiness overall. That will be cool if we can get that. Otherwise, no problems there. Productivity. So I still need minus meat on my to-do list. I don't know if I can do it. Why am I writing this if I can't do anything about it? Like the only buildings producing meat are the hunters and the barns, and I can't reduce people though on those because that'll reduce pelts. Well, pelts went down. Pelts went down. In tallow, I have a surplus. Okay, I'm deleting this hunter. Jessica. Another guy that has been hunting with us since the year 1. Thank you for your service. Have a nice retirement. Enjoy your life, man. Be safe. Be free. I have one more person. 22 laborers now. Okay, cool. So that will reduce a bit the, well, the raw meat. The smoked meat, not really. Oh my god, we're going to 6,000. Should I start deleting this? I mean, why have more people in the smokehouse then? Can I rate the production? I can! Hold on! So I can do the same to smoked meat as I do to arrows and bows and shields. I can rate the quota and tell them, hey, stop smoking meat after we reach that 5,000. But that's kind of a waste. Why make so much raw meat then? I'm taking care of that problem. Like, the hunter is already one step towards having less overproduction there. And let's see how it evolves. Outside of that, what am I overproducing? Farms are still kind of stable. I want to check the berries. Oh my god, they're eating so many berries! 0 spoiled berries! And almost all the fruit. But they're happy with the food. I can't add more food. I cannot add more food. A cheese person would be great, but we don't have the tech. As for the rest, any surprises here? They consumed less wax. Oh, right. Because the barrels are not consuming that. A lot less barrels because of the bug. Okay. Flax is still on dangerous levels, and the buildings are almost full. Let's do plus clothes on the to-do list. Okay. The hay. Back to normal consumption. Let's delete 207 here. Let's delete hay. I need just 1,000. That'll be enough for whatever is to come next year. 715 is fine. These numbers take a while to update after you delete. You need to refresh the page by closing and opening. A bit awkward, but that's what it is. Hey, pelts are going to go down without a hunter. Tallow is going to go down without a hunter. Firewood is fine. They're probably paused in the middle of the year. Wood planks are fine. Iron, we're overproducing too much. I'll just make more armors. I don't need to remove people from iron. I don't need more people. I have extra workers. I'm gonna do plus armor and plus weapons. Let's go for the end game kind of thing. Plus armor, plus weapons. Because even if I'm overproducing more than my army can use, I'll sell them for a very good price, in fact. So that's how we deal with the iron. That'll consume more pelts. But that's fine too. Paper, good. Actually, since... yeah, I'm gonna put plus paper because soon we'll have books and I might as well start stockpiling a bit more. Bricks, we're now above water. But I'm still gonna use bricks. Let's leave it be. Shoes, coats, baskets, soap. Tools, very nice, very stable. Heavy tools, yes. Clothes skyrocketing, barrels went down, expected. Logs, okay. Stone, okay, kind of stable. Clay, I removed somebody and still stable, let's leave it there. Coal, yeah. Iron ore, okay, I removed one person, at least it went down, not up. Sand, stable. Gold ore went down, okay. I want the gold ore to be consumed more than produced, and this is it, 30 versus 32. So that means that this person will slowly deplete the gold ore reserves and we have none, and all of the work from these very slow laborers is being used for something, and we just have 5 people on gold. This seems good for me. Pottery, candles, glass, furniture, yes. Still no stockpile. What the fuck? Fine, I'll add another person's furniture. I know I have one final slot. Plus furniture, or the final slot on the building is going to be occupied, and then no more. Spices, very little consumption, we've already seen that. Arrows, I still expected more out of dedicated people, but whatever. Now we're getting to better numbers here. I'm going to put plus arrows on the list too, hold on. Because that should be closer to 3,000. If a war comes and we spend as much as last time, we'll go to 0. Yeah, I want to get close to 3,000, so more people on arrows. Weapons, crossbows, good. Hauberks, no shields because I said so. Heavy weapons, I didn't buy 2 plate mails, very nice. Alright, cool. We have 56, but I don't mind buying a few more weapons. I like to have like 10% of my population in these reserve things, so if I can, I'll buy 6 more crude weapons. As for the shields, 24. This should be 48. This should be 48. So let's do a 48, well, let's do 50, a round number. This should only stop at around 48 or around 50, because when I upgrade these to a fort, I'll be able to hire 24 light infantry and 24 light cavalry. That's 48 shields. So let's do the limits up around the 50 mark. I want this gold so much. I want it so gone. Okay, let's do some changes. Wagon, 1 person here. I have 21. Clothes and paper. Clothes, paper. I have 19 people. Clothes, paper. Furniture and arrows. Furniture last slot, arrows last slot. I have 17 people. Weapons and armor, right. So this will consume coal, I have a lot, iron I have a lot, and pelts I have a lot. So 1 more on armor, I don't need to change anything else. I have 16. As for weapons, it's iron and coal, and I think I'm good too. So 1 person here, I have 15 to put to work. What do I even do with 15? Let's add more. 4 on weapons. 5 on weapons, 5 on armor. That seems balanced, right? So I added 2 more. I'm actually on 13. Is there any kind of end game? Yes, there are buildings I didn't have the tech for yet because I'm going for the army. Let's have extra laborers. They'll build the walls and flatten the ground above a little faster. I'll have 13 extra laborers. And when these mines finish extracting that coal, I'll have even more. Whatever, I just have a lot of laborers. It is what it is. Trading post, before I forget. Gold is well distributed. Please don't close 2 windows at once for me. Thank you. 100 pelts. We are in the end game. This is the end game. It's not the end of the game, but it's a late game. We are in the late game. Ooh, let's move some barrels back. Yeah, gold I'm not selling. Gold ore doesn't make sense. Sand needs to stockpile a bit more. Planks is 1,000. That's 500 barrels. Yeah, I used some more, but that's fine. And I think we're good here. That has been made. Changes I've made. Farms, no changes. Done. Another year. The building is on fire. How do you get on fire in the middle of the winter? Was there nobody here? Oh, please. Where are you going? This is you work here, Gabriel. It's Gabriel again. You work here. This is your responsibility. Put the fire out on your own building. Gabriel, where are you going? You're an embarrassment, Gabriel, to all these people. You're an embarrassment. How do ships get on fire in the middle of the ocean? I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me those difficult questions. Should I disable another smokehouse person? If I do that, the production of meat will be cut in half. So we have 1,300. It's not enough for the consumption. So, no. At best, I could rate the amount of smoked meat. But let's see with 1 less hunter what happens. It's always Fargus. It's always Gabriel now. Fargus has retired or died. They finished flattening? I don't think this is flat enough. Let's flatten this. There. Max people. Not priority. Now, as for this maze here, what I want to happen, defenses. What I want to happen when it comes to walls. Oh man, I need the tech for the stone walls. I can upgrade these, that's fine. Yeah, I can't make walls here either, but I can make walls there. But I want walls here so that when they turn to 90-degree angles, they get attacked by a lot of archers and stuff. I don't know how this will close out. I could also just flatten that. And make... No, the wall there when... Yeah, but that means this one will not be flat enough, and then the wall here... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I can make a wall there. There's no need for a wall over there. But this will be the entrance of the trap. So let's do... How long do I make this? Let's do 10. And then, of course, the road shifts here, but goes where? Hold on. So I want my archers to stand here and shoot arrows at a corner there with my light infantry blocking them, and I want the passage to be as narrow as possible. That means something like this. I don't think it needs to be narrower than that. Let's begin with that. "12 months of storage of food. Hell yes." We still have above 200 tags as luxury. Going into year 34 now. Still profiting from those spices. I could also flatten this land here. You can see it's kind of hilly. But for fruit trees and cows and chickens, they don't matter if it's hilly. They really don't care. They don't mind. That's what I wanted to say. Still didn't finish with this boulder, eh? Okay. Archers move out because wolves may appear.
It will be done.
Well, speaking of the wolvies, here they come. And I pray again that some trader brings us chickens or horses. How have we not had a single trader bring chickens all this time? Maybe it's time. Since I'm getting kind of rich. No, I have 10,000 gold. I'm not that rich. I could click on the special request button for the chickens, but then I have to buy chickens at 1,000 gold each, and I need 24. No, I'll just wait. I'm not even in a rush to get meat. I do need the eggs though, because eggs goes to the pastry shop to make pastries, and pastries, only with pastries can I unlock tier 5 houses for even more taxes and more gold. That'll take a while to get done. I'll also need preserves, which means wheat, which means bread. Yeah. We're not quite there yet. Chickens will be the first step towards that road. Before that, I'm not in a rush to get either bread nor preserves. Where did the horses go? I mean, the wolves go. They build these walls quite fast. Three more. Who's attacking? Okay. What the hell? No! This one first! Why is there no attack move in this game? Come on! Oh, you're gonna get bit. Don't get rabies.
It will be done.
If you get rabies, I don't know what I'm gonna do to you. Nothing, you'll just die, you stupid
Right away.
fucks. Okay.
As you command.
Get back here.
As you command.
What is that? Okay, fractured bone. Nobody got rabies. Nobody got rabies. Okay, as for this wall system here, 2 times speed, please. I think I need the path here, and then this path should curve and then turn around again. I can do a zigzag here. Yeah, if I keep the walls thin... No, I cannot keep the walls thin because I need an angle for the archers to fire over there. So this wall kind of needs to open up. So let's keep doing that as a pattern. Oh, that will work quite well, actually. Except that sometimes I'll be fighting downhill, and in those cases, I might want to flatten the terrain. But this seems like plenty space. So... let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least, and then we'll see how this will go. Multitudes now. Traders arriving, but also soldiers. Let's hire them preemptively. I'm wasting money every year by doing this, but I think it's worthwhile, because until we get this out of the temple, I don't want to lose the game. I want people to arm themselves, even if I'm losing on some gold. Arm yourselves preemptively, even if unnecessary. I don't care. Trader, give me chickens! Yes, chickens! We have chickens! 100 each! I probably could have done the special attempt. Look at this. Oh! And they're selling me pregnant chickens! That's right! Okay, finally! Finally, we got chickens. We'll have eggs soon. Okay, so first of all, the chicken coop needs to be fully staffed. I need to have a place for the chickens to graze, which I think here is right. Here is just right. Yeah, I'm not even on top of the horses nor the cows. That's perfect. But no, not on top of the building. They can't graze on top of the building. Please, there. Okay, that's cool. Fully staffed. And now let's buy those pregnant chickens. Because everybody knows that's how chickens reproduce, right? That's right, Eric. Eric gets the joke. All right, four of these chickens were pregnant. Let's go. What else do you got for me, good man? Thank you for coming. Thank you. I'm not filthy rich to start buying useless relics yet. Flour, grain, bricks. That's expensive bricks. No thanks. What can I sell you? I can sell you pelts. What? Okay, I can sell you pelts. I can sell you coats. Let's get some more coats in here. No more pelts, though. Stone? I'd rather keep it for somebody who offers a good price for it. If I don't get your gold, whatever. Alright, 12 chickens. Chickens, so much like other animals, chickens reproduce and then they over-reproduce above the 24 maximum amount limit, and then they go chop to the butcher. And they don't produce tallow or pelts, they just produce meat when they are chopped. And during the year they produce eggs. The more people we have working here, the more eggs and meat, the more they reproduce, so more meat, and the more eggs they produce during the year. Now, there's no upgrades for the chicken coops. If you want more chickens, you just make another building and you put 2 more people in there. It's like the smallest production of farm animals you can have are the chickens. Eggs are particularly important because they're a different source of protein outside of smoked meat and smoked fish. It's the only other kind of protein. It's not important because generally you have so much smoked meat that adding another type of protein doesn't matter. But the importance of eggs is that they send you one step closer to making pastries, which is the luxury food, the only luxury food in the game, which requires eggs, honey, and preserves. Having the eggs is good. We already have the honey. This requires the preservist building. That requires grain on the farm. So I'm still locked behind tech to get to this. But it's good to have eggs anyway. Beer from the merchant? What do you mean? There's no beer here. Only chickens, no horses either. And no spices. Soldiers, did you arm yourselves yet? Yes. Seeking weapons, not yet. So infantry is ready. Archers are not. Let's send in the infantry.
Right away.
'81! The cold's almost gone! Prestige nata. Nice. Oh no, you're full of what? Of coal? You don't have more than 1,000, to be honest. But we have almost 3,000 gold. Hey, no worries. I'll upgrade you. 45 bricks? I have 45 bricks. No worries. Get upgraded. Is there really nothing else? Like stone and coal, that's it? Seriously? How does this building store so little? Well, that's a convenient place to die. Getting buried?
Hello.
No, not burying. Just mourning someone else. Alright, infantry are arriving. Archers, are you all ready yet? These guys all are equipped. Archers. Garrison, they're all ready too. So let's do this. 1 and 2. What the hell? What's wrong with my control groups?
At once.
1
right
and 2.
Away.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, good. Trees are being chopped. Wolf.
It will be done.
I'm seeing the beginning of a maze here. I like it. Okay, get back here.
It will be done.
18. 18. Okay, that's 6 goats. 6. Oh, can I have so much more meat? I didn't want more meat, but I need the chickens for the eggs. 6 goats, 6 cows, that's 12. 1 horse! Yes! Yes, 1 more horse. We have 5 now. I'm so happy. Horsies. Alright, that's 13 and 5 chickens. 5 chickens, 17. Very nice. The pregnant chickens gave birth. No, hold on. Defenses. Let's make a few more there. I want to flatten the ground even more, but I think we're getting attacked this year. For sure, for sure. Let's flatten over here. Make that even steeper if possible. Maximum amount of people. Let's go. Another traveler. Do you have more chickens for me? Or spices? Or cows? Or horses? Horses would be great. You have nothing. Crude weapons. I said I wanted to buy 6. I'm buying 6. It costs me nothing. And we have a reserve 10% of the population. Crude weapons are done. I want to buy nothing else from you. I imagine buying smoked meat from this guy. You look at his face, Scorf the Butcher, and if you know anything about Grim Dawn, you know you don't want to touch that meat. Ooh. Hell yes. Give me. Well, that's not a good price, but also it's honey. I will start using honey soon for the pastries. And for medicine, that's another thing that uses honey. So maybe I wouldn't be so happy about that. Let's sell this. Bring more if we can. Bring more if we can. Sell this. Sell. Oh, yes. Good price for stone. Bring more if we can. Oh, that's all the gold. I get to keep my honey. Cool. I didn't even need to check for arbitrage. I do before this guy leaves 38 days. I feel we're gonna get attacked this year, and the catapults might just be there. 12 months of food, an entire year with only reserves. What's wrong with you?
Your command?
Scurvy? Yeah, go get some vegetables. Oh, this is a soldier. Come on. What the hell? Okay, I think I need to... The soldiers barely ever move from their workplaces, right? I think I need to place a root cellar. Do I place a market? I don't think markets distribute food among the soldiers, right? Yeah, no, they don't do anything. Otherwise those buildings would be highlighted. But maybe I want to create a temporary... Or I put the food here. I can put food here. And allow for barrels. Food will spoil like crazy here. But maybe I put just a few vegetables here and a little bit of smoked meat. Which will spoil, but I mean, it's the closest spot for the soldiers to get... Because it's not the first time that we get soldiers with scurvy. And vegetables are important for them. Huh. Not super happy about this. You know what? Let's go for that. Barrels are accepted. We take 4 to 8. Let's put... Build a proper root cellar. I think it's overkill. Then it'll be a lot of barrels and it's expensive to... Excuse me. To upgrade. But also this one is full, almost full because of the arrows. Never mind, you're right. Never mind, you're completely right. This is full and it's gonna be even more arrows. I was considering adding more crossbows because I will hire 24 archers. Holy shit, I should do that now. Plus 3 from that tower. That is 27, not 17. No, please. Please, game, please. 27, 27. As a reserve. And that means... I don't know. 2,700? That will not fit. 1,000? What will fit? 27 is like 54. Yeah, it's gotta be something like 110 tops. 1,000. Let's put 1,000 arrows in here. And so I need a root cellar. Just to prevent scurvy? Seriously? I can put maybe the root cellar here, but then I need a rat... Oh no, I need another rat catcher. Because there will be rats in that root cellar because of the food and these 2 rat catchers, so I'm spending even more gold and another person to work for them. I mean, I guess it's worthwhile. I can't have soldiers leave the battle like this because they have a little bit of scurvy. Because there's so many vegetables here. So many fruits. What's going on? Makes no sense. Let's put the root cellar there. And I'll put fruits and vegetables there. Where are the other wells? There's a well there. There's no well here. Oh, okay. Let's put this well here. Let's make another well. This one can be inside the town. And then I'm gonna make a root cellar in advance. I can use this corner and then I'll move it. So, storage, root cellar, let's place it here. And then services, rat catcher. Rat catcher for 1 building. Cat expansion DLC. Yeah, we have cats instead of rat catchers. People. I'll place both there. Wait, no, I can't place both there. I don't have space. Rat catcher's gotta be a bit more far away. I suppose that's as good a place as any. And then I'll drive his circle more over here so he catches rats from over there. And then vegetables there. I saw that we got rid of the coal. The coal is all gone. All gone. Let's get all these people back as general laborers. We're gonna have a mountain ton. A metric ton of general laborers, which is good because I want to build more walls and extract more stones and things. Hey Jude Sony, welcome to the stream. Thanks. Hope you can enjoy this. And we opened the only one coal mine with only 8 people here, and that should be perfectly fine, but I can add more since there's a lot of coal. I don't think one mine will be enough, to be fair, because we have 3 mines of iron ore just to make the iron, and more people consuming iron ingots and coal to make things. This one also consumes coal over there. Here, the glass consumes coal. So what I'm going to do instead is add 3 more people to the charcoal kiln and add 1 more person to firewood splitter. And I think this should be enough. Part of the coal will come from the trees, and I don't need to make other mines or other buildings because we had that one practically unstaffed just to show it off. But now I'm actually using the charcoal kiln. This rat catcher could be a little bit closer to town, right? But I'm still moving houses around, so I don't want to move them. Anyway, the mine has been taken care of. Which soldier is this?
Your orders.
Light infantry, okay. What happens if I send you? If I select all the light infantry and I move them, does he go back? He goes back. So he doesn't give up on the fight, but also... Yeah, I'm gonna remove you. I don't want you to die to disease if there's no war. Or if there's a war, I don't want you to die to disease.
At once.
0.4 beta. Now it's out of beta. It's out of alpha. It's out of everything. It's not even early access anymore. It's completely done. So that's good. Did we have 6 mines here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 1 plus 6. It's correct. Nothing else went out. Now I can finally move the houses around. The ones I did want to move. The ones in the middle first. So let's move this one out of here. As long as you have 60, you'll be fine. How many of these can I move? This is 6. Can I move 12? I'll go to 508. I can. Move this. 83. That's fine. Let's move those 2. Okay. Now this is our village is going to go up. Get rid of the things in the middle. Maybe make some statues after that. These guys, do I have all your golds? No, you're gonna leave soon. Not soon, actually. This guy, I have all of his golds. I don't want to sell you stone. I really don't. Let's wait. Month 3. Attack can come at any point in time now. Let's keep building this. Let's keep thinking about the geometry. So the idea is, I make a nice U-shaped wall here, and I keep my archers in the back, my soldiers in the front, and as soon as anybody crosses that corner, actually, both the archers and the soldiers here, and so they're protected by the walls, the enemy archers can't hit them, because the walls are too tall. And so as soon as a few of them cross that corner, the archers kill them all. The infantry stays here in hold position stance, and they prevent them from attacking, and we create this very tiny funnel. I'm not sure this wall is enough. Let's make one more here. We create this funnel for the enemies to enter, and I want this to be a little bit... Yeah, let's create one more, like this. We funnel the enemies into here, the path can continue. I don't need a path at this point. Do I need a path? I don't want them to move faster. I want them to be slow as hell. Let's not make them a path. This path is a good bait, and then they try to enter here, and oops. And I hope they don't attack the walls. I mean, if they do, they're just wasting time. And now this goes back up, so when we get overwhelmed, we move around over there. No, it has to be a bit more space, because this thing, 2, 3, this needs to come over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. So now it goes like this. And then I do the same thing over there. And 3 wide should be enough for the archers. I can test.
At once.
Yes, I can test that indeed. 3 wide is perfect for all the archers to be there. Although I want them in a line, I may need to move them individually. I don't know how far out here, through which point out far. It's also going uphill. At a certain point, the archers can shoot at them, but it's going to be trial and error. I need to test it out. So archers just...
Right away.
Never mind. Stay there. I was just testing some stuff. Never you mind that. Edgar, please go get some medicine. Alright, he's going for some medicine. I need more stone as well. Let's get them to harvest this. And maybe a few more trees. Fractured bones, not a problem. Maybe a few more trees from here. Oh no, I'm deforesting the place where the hunter is hunting. You know, I don't think I care. I'll probably just make them... This is green? Nah, of course not. That's fine. I want them to hunt close by. That's perfectly fine. I've never played City Skylines. Goodbye to DQT. Have a great night. Month 4. Still waiting on that attack. Okay, I moved a few of the houses have been moved. Now I can move some of these in the middle to the place where they should be in, really, which is there. Get this one out of here into there. And I can't move more. I need to wait now. Ah, the other guy went away. And this will be another funnel. 2, 3. That opens up like this. And then they fight uphill. That will be even better. I don't know if I need roads here. I think the roads will kind of keep them in a straight line. But they need to go in a straight line because the walls don't allow them to go anywhere else. But I don't know if they'll target the walls. This needs to be tested. I'm really not sure. There are videos on YouTube and even posts in the forums of this game of people doing complex mazes and other kinds of structures in terraforming to funnel the enemies into traps like these. And I don't want to follow their... I don't want to just copy their structures and do the same in this game. I want to go my own way and test things out to see what works and what does not, because I think that's more fun. But I'll probably fail a few times before I get what needs to be done for the defenses to actually work and the traps to actually work like I want them to. They don't need roads where they're going. Nope. No, they don't. Knowledge. Do I? Stone walls? Bookbinder? Cheese? Grain? Cheese and grain don't make sense. That is not needed. That is not needed. Compost? So if I'd run out of compost and I'm not being able to keep the farms at 100%, this could be a good upgrade. But I don't think I need it right now. Wagons is whatever. Carry capacity, whatever. Maybe it's time to go for the bookbinder. That'll give you more gold, or maybe stone battlements. I don't want to make... If I start making this and spending stone, then I absolutely need the quarry. Hey, you know what? This is a new industry. Let's show off the quarry. So if you keep just mining stone like I have been from the surface, you will reach a point in the map where you've run completely out of stone. And this map in particular has been very generous with stones, and so I don't think we're going to run into that problem anytime soon. But in other maps, there are not the mountainous type maps, you will run out of stone rather quickly. And so the way to solve that problem is to create a quarry in a deep stone deposit. I have this one. I have that one, and looking at the minimap, that's iron. All of these are iron. Oh, this is a deep stone deposit right here, although it's on the way of the enemies. I think this is the closest one, though. It's definitely closer than that, and this one has boars. I mean, I could kill the boars, not a problem, and there's no other one. No, there's also this, even further away. So, this is an infinite... Deep mines are infinite deposits. They will never run out. Usually they have lower production than just extracting... Well, in particular, the quarries have a lot lower productivity per person than just extracting from the surface, but it's constant, and it's in a single spot where you can defend and make walls around, and the people don't get attacked by wall fight just going out into stone without being protected. So there's advantages to that, even though the productivity is lower. I think I'm going to go for this one, just because it's not that far from the gold mine, and it's in a safe spot where wolves and raiders don't spawn. So let's go for that. Let's create resources. Tier 4? No, it's actually tier 3. Quarry. Wow, that's a big building. How much is that? 4 by 6? I get 4 by 5. So if I put 2 side by side, I could put 2 here. And then maybe 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I can only put 2 buildings here. So I'd rather put them the most left possible. So 1 here, and I'll make a road from the north. Not a dirt path. Well, I can start by a dirt path because I'll need to chop a lot of trees to get here, and then I'll upgrade it to a cobbled road. So let's do 75 here. Oh no! I'm gonna destroy mushrooms! No! Can we go around? Oh, fuck the mushrooms and the eggs. The forage is... Yeah, we have so much food. I don't care. I'd rather... They do need to go down to deliver the stone anyway. So why go through that and destroy, right? The stone is going to be delivered here. I should upgrade that building too, by the way. And so why not go a little bit down and start making a path from here. And from here go in a straight line and then curve at the end or something like that. Let's go 52 and then curve over there. That should be fine. That's a lot of trees. Oh, hopefully that will not disturb the mushrooms. Let's go for a quarry. Month 5. Did we get 2 years in a row of peace after the threat of catapults? Well, the traps are going to be ready for next time. That's for sure. Let's keep flattening. Keep flattening as much as possible. This is not very flat at all. Let's do... No, it's over there. Yes. Bring this thing... Bring all of this down. Steepen this even more. Not sure if these walls are good. Maybe I should have gone 1 more tile up. Can I move walls? Did this manage walls? Can I... No, of course not. Oh no, horse is going rogue. Alright, so root cellar. I'm gonna accept barrels, sure. And what will I accept here? I think I'm gonna say, hey, let's have at least 100 fruit and greens and beans and roots. Give them a lot of variety. Prevent the scurvy here. And I mean, smoked meat, why not? They'll have to travel less to get here. And anything else? I wouldn't mind berries. That also helps. If they collect them from around here, just put them here, no problem. There's no forager in this spot. Eggs and milk don't really prevent scurvy. That should be fine. Also, move it and then I'll upgrade it. These are the light infantry, yes. Whoever was sick is now better. So, back to formation. They may still attack us this year. I'm not sure if this trap will work at all. I'm very glad I destroyed the boar here. New merchant. You have chickens or horses, please? No, you don't. Very cheap tools. That's actually very cheap. Oh my god! Above average price for coal. Give me all of your gold right now. Coal of all things. So I can buy stuff from her. What do I really need? Nothing. I can buy some tools. Let's buy a couple of tools. And a couple of heavy tools. How much does this cost? I will get that right back. So, you know, let's get them. I'll get all of that back. And whoa, 20 baskets. No. It's not enough. Am I not producing enough baskets? Candles. Let's get more coal in here, by the way, please. Let's get more candles in here, by the way, please. Baskets, no. And the rest is not a good price. Yeah, I'm not selling you that. Sadly, no beer. You're right. No spices, no beer, no chickens, no horses. But I bought a couple of other things to restock my economy here on the things that I was the lowest on, and they were cheap too. That's good. I'll get the rest of the money, and good trades this year. Very good trades. I should put more money in town. I don't need fucking 8,000 in the trade center. It's an exaggeration. These houses have been moved. Let's move a couple more. So, 1... and this one should be moved too. Let's put it here. 2. 72%, that's still fine. And then I can move this one out. And a couple of these that also need to be moved. But we're reaching the... we're getting close. And these can be outright upgraded. These are on the good spot to be upgraded. This one just requires another food type. But let's go. Let's upgrade a few. Wait, no. I think I already have too many of the upgraded houses, and I don't want to spend bricks and then delete the house. I should upgrade this too, by the way. Did this one upgrade? Yes, it did. That's cool. This one is full because of flax, right? God damn it. Month 6? Wolf. Bear. Wolf. Yikes, that bear is charging already from the fog of war. Okay,
As you command.
Don't die. Don't get rabies. They're going... Why? The AI is so stupid for paths. The AI is so horny for paths, they don't realize that this is not the shortest path. Bear is attacking home. Uh-oh, light infantry. Your time to shine, guys. Let's do the whole position. So that the front row doesn't run. And then when it gets close, defensive stance. Guys, come on. Don't get bit. Oh no. Change of plans. Arrows. Okay, upgrade this root cellar. I already see some fruits and vegetables there, that's great. Ratcatcher has the exclusive job of... Well, might as well cover some other things so that the other ones don't get overworked. Are we really not gonna get attacked again? Wow. So at this point we completely recovered from the massacre last time because we built all the armors and weapons and shields that we lost last time. That's great. Oh, by the way, all deep mines and all quarries cost a lot of gold and heavy tools to construct. So it's really kind of a last resource kind of thing to build those. What I mean is, if you have a finite gold mine, don't go for a deep gold mine because it's expensive as hell and you won't produce more. Still haven't finished here. Okay, let's move houses. The middle. We have 2 rows here, 2 rows there. The middle is almost free. I think this is the last one to move. That's correct. Right, yeah. This is the last to move from the side. And then this needs to move in here. What do you mean invalid? Okay. And I have 2 more to move. It will be those 2 over there. Okay, cool. I may have still a couple of upgrades, but I want to see the final layout of the city before I commit to those upgrades. That's month 7. Alright, guys. Go home. We didn't get attacked 2 years in a row. Very nice. 3 more years and we complete the challenge of the Ark of the Vengeful Dead. And our trap is becoming... is coming into shape. For this to really work... Whoa. Housing shortage? No!
Need anything?
Bee stink. Oh, come on. Don't give me that. What the hell? Oh my god, I thought the game crashed. I thought the game glitched out for a second. It was strange. Why? Oh, because this is 8 and 8, it's 16 and I have... Okay. It's fine, they're moving the houses. Don't panic, guys. You're living too long, that's really the problem. We should be back at 500 by now. You're all living way too long. Yeah, things are gonna spoil here, but now I want to see the army having a lot more fruits and vegetables. I can fire the ones I hired again, so if I recall correctly, archers, that is 2. And infantry, that is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this success from 500 is still from the 11 migrants of the last stream. Okay, so where was I? I was here, still making wooden walls because they're just cheaper, and if they don't attack the walls, I don't need more expensive solutions. How far should this go? I made 3 funnel, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and they'll be fighting uphill from there. Fantastic. And then like this. Ha ha ha! The zigzag commences. I hope this works. If they all just come here and then destroy these walls and go like that, that will be disappointing, but I guess we'll find out. Hey Hido, how are you doing, man? Happy Friday. If you deny asylum to migrants, they just go find a home somewhere else. Nothing bad happens. You don't lose happiness or anything negative. Okay, these have moved. How many do I have to move here? 2 more only. 2 more only. So let's move this, since it's refusing to upgrade. And let's remove this one. I think I can do this. This can be... I can put it in the middle. No, I'm on statues there. Let's put it there. And actually, I will need to upgrade at least one, so let's begin with this. Alright, come on, get the quarry done. And upgrade these dirt roads, because... this temporary shelter should be enough for those 2 mines. Yes, I could have denied them yesterday for no consequence, but it's not a problem to have accepted them because I have a little bit of surplus, 520 instead of 500 houses, because sometimes I move them around and I don't want trouble, so I always go to 520 houses, even if I don't accept surplus of migrants, and I won't do that anymore. There is no consequence to that, it's an option. You can deny migrants. It's generally a bad idea, but... because as you're growing your city, you want the workers, and migrants are never babies. They just join your workforce immediately. It's the best kind of population growth, migrants are. But at this point, we've grown everything we needed to grow. Right now, babies are actually more valuable. No, are they? No, even now, babies are a huge investment. But look here, we have 505 people, of which 425 are fit to work. So we only have 80 babies now. A huge majority of the population is fit to work. And what do I do here? I turn it around again and make another funnel of 3x3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we zigzag another time upstairs, and then we go up the mountain. Okay, 520. They've moved everything. Let's get the final 2 in here. So this manor is over here. And that manor is over here. And I need to upgrade this one too. Let's go for another upgrade. And I think that's it. I think at this point all the large houses are meant to be deleted, and I need to go to tier 5 houses, and there's nothing to do. Sounds so... Wait, I should also make paths from here until here, so that when the enemies do arrive, my armies can move closer to them more quickly. No, but that'll mean the enemies will also move here more quickly. Is that a problem, though? If they get to this point, we've died, right? And also keeping them in a straight line is kind of a good strategy. So let's begin. No, that's... fuck. $75. We have a lot of logs, not a lot of stones. Oh shit. Wait, you were attacking this bear, weren't you?
Right away.
Why are you being attacked by it? Come on, kill it dead. Oh, come on, you missed all of that? How do you miss all of that? Keep flattening. Yeah? Did they finish this? You didn't flatten shit. Yeah, I need to do this multiple times. But I don't think they can climb for this slope already. But I'm gonna keep insisting on flattening this as much as I can. Yeah, because if I don't, they're actually fighting uphill here. My soldiers are fighting a little bit uphill, so I really want to flatten at least this first curve, and then the other ones we have the advantage. So let's do this. Partial invisibility. Bears with power downs. They're still following the bear around in the...
Right away.
I didn't want to kill boars. I couldn't kill them last time. Can you kill this one, please? And a wolf. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the boars get... Don't get killed now. Don't get killed now. The bear's attacking.
Right
oh my god, you're in the middle of it. You're in the thick of it. Knee deep in the predators. There's another bear and another wolf.
It will be done.
Right?
It will be done.
Wolf.
At once.
Bear first.
It will be done.
Wolf.
It will be done.
Boar.
Right away.
And then we're done.
Right away.
Knee deep in the wilderness. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good, good. Okay, my soldiers, my men,
Your
do you have...
command?
Yes, fruits and vegetables. No.
At the ready.
No. Yes. Yes.
Your orders?
A few of them can still get scurvy, which is a pity.
Your command?
I'll just click on you here. Most of
At
these
the
have
ready.
vegetables now. Good, good. I think that root cellar will really solve the problem with scurvy. Come on, it stops moving. It's dancing. Stop dancing, boar. Oh my god. Okay, that's the final boar. I don't have to deal with those anymore, at least. Except if I want to go here, but this might be a hunting ground. I'm not sure. Probably not. Boar evasion 10 out of 10. It's all because this is what the arc does. It changes the behavior of the enemies. The boars are never that fast. They don't react that fast or move that fast. I think this is done. Let me confirm. I see the large houses with upgrades only on the outside. Nothing on the inside as it should be. Yep. No more house upgrades outside of Tier 5, and for that I need pastries, and that's not going to happen anytime soon. Now I don't want 524, so I'm going to get rid of this house, which is the farthest. Yeah. This one can go a little bit in. But that's it for now. It's Tier 5, and without pastries I can't do it. Luxuries are also one of the requirements to get to Tier 5. I don't even have the desirability yet. It's gonna take a while to get to Tier 5 houses and get to the maximum amount of taxes and luxury. We're still getting about 180 luxury, which means that we still have spices in some of the houses still giving us golds. I don't know, since we got all the spices at the same time, and they were all distributed to the houses at around the same time, how did some of the houses consume through their spices so quickly and other houses still have them? Is it random? Is there RNG involved? Do spices not have a specific amount of time before they get consumed inside of a house? Maybe there's RNG involved. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We know to buy more when we get them from traders. Go home, guys. Oh, this 5 people, please. And winter's coming, so... Winter's coming, so cancel that before more people freeze to death. They're pathing around the maze. They're pathing around the maze. I may need roads. Did you see that? They were pathing around the maze. The enemies might do the same. Ooh. Spiced turnips? Yeah, maybe I need to add roads to the maze. I'm really unsure. Really unsure. This house should be there. That's the last move that I'm gonna make. Yes, I can. I know I can, but I don't know if I really need them. If I don't need them, I don't want them, because I'll slow down the enemies. Okay, 2 peaceful years. Quarry is now here. 4 people extracting stone. So now we have 4 people continuously extracting stone from an infinite deposit. They'll extract slower than the people extracting stone from the surface, so I'll still harvest some stones like these. Well, might as well, since now there's a road and everything. But at least these will never run out, and it's a constant production, so I can count on these guys. And 4 is perfectly enough. I'm pretty sure I'll have more than that. in extra workers next year. I want to upgrade this to a cobbled road as well, just in case people come from the south to deliver stuff. This has been upgraded. Might as well upgrade the rest of the storehouses, since I have no other use for bricks at this point. Extra storage is, well, not important, but hey, it's better than nothing. You can run out of stone on maps, yes, but with deep stone deposits, this never runs out. Yeah, we have to test the palisade walls and the roads and that setup. I don't know if it will work. If it does work, it will be great for my soldiers. With a bit of micro, it will be slaughter for them, not for me. That's what I'm aiming for, but I need to test it out. Mountains are made of rock. No, it's just this map's generation, the seed of the map, this type of map is the mountainous, the alpine valleys. They have more stone on the surface than other maps do. And trees. This is one of the easiest maps I've ever played. And the game states that this is a hard map. I don't understand that. A couple more stones hidden in the trees there. Any stones along these paths will be easy to extract. There aren't many more. I wonder if this is enough coal. Because now I went from 6 mines of coal to 1 mine. But also charcoal kiln will be producing a lot more. We may not have enough firewood. No, even firewood seems to be okay. I think everything is quite balanced right now. Let's upgrade these as well. Two years of peace, not bad. I'll deal with these next year. Let's slow this down. I'm gonna save and end the stream here, actually. When there's no war, these years go by quite fast. Hard because of wild animals. No, wild animals don't change based on the map type. There's always wolf dens and bears spawning randomly, especially on Vanquisher difficulty. Well, that's the end of the stream. Let's save on year 34. We had some peace. We recovered. I'm pretty sure the next war is going to be deadly once more. But every year that passes, that's one less year where the arc needs to be active until we get the achievement. And when I finally get the achievement, this comes off, and the game gets significantly easier, at least for a while, until they get back to extra strength. Alright, guys. I'm going to stop here. Don't have time for another year. Tomorrow I think I also have time for 2 years. I'm not sure if I'll stream at night or in the middle of the afternoon. We'll see. Depends on my free time. Any questions or any comments you have, now's the time. I'll be reading chat and checking for possible raids. Ooh, a couple of interesting streams here on Twitch. Eric's asking, why did they import sand? So Demo was saying that the sand of Saudi Arabia is bad for construction, so they import better sand for construction instead. Which sounds strange, but okay. Hey Meowt, welcome to the end of the stream. I should change the screen, really. Stick around, I'm gonna raid you off to some fun times. Not Doom, something different today. Bunch of possibilities here. I think I've got it. Good night, guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Otherwise, I'm live again tomorrow. Probably late afternoon tomorrow and not at night. Alright, I'm reading you guys off to Vile. He is playing a game called Transistor, which looks something like Hades? It looks cool. Like Hades mixed with strategy, roguelike, I don't know. It looks like a cool game. Give him a follow if you haven't already. And I'll be seeing tomorrow for some more Farthest Frontier. Pay attention to the notifications on Discord to know when it actually happened. It may be afternoon, not at night. That's it. Have a great night. Sleep well. Good luck. And happy face rockets.
Game over, man.